Hey everyone! I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. I apologize. I've been very busy with high school and grades and whatnot. This video, the audio may sound a bit weird or unscripted because it's just that. I have no script. Okay, well, I had a script and then I read through it and was like, oh, this is crap. So I'm not gonna use a script, so we're gonna see how this goes. It could be a total train wreck, but we'll see. So, welcome back to a new video. This is an art challenge, obviously. Basically, what I do is I post an announcement in my community tab, and I ask you guys to post 3 emojis, which I'll then make a dragon out of. I'm still gonna explain my thinking process throughout the time lapse, so, yeah, you still have that. Some script, I guess. Just like little bullet points of what I'm doing, so yeah. We got 5 people that posted, so there's a total of 5 designs that I'll be doing. So to those people, thank you for posting and making this video possible. I do have some viewer and trigger warnings before the time lapse starts. There's a design in this video that is quite bloody and has some gore in it, so I'll make sure to say which design that is before the time lapse starts so you can skip ahead, and I'll try to put down the timestamps as well. There's also minor flashing and sudden flashing, so just to warn you if you're triggered by that as well. I think that's everything, so I guess I'll just get to the first time lapse. The first comment we got is from Livy Stott. The emojis for this design is a birthday cake, a snowflake, and an electric guitar. For the snowflake, I decided to make the dragon's ice wings, and the other 2 emojis kinda need some explaining. Basically, the whole idea behind this drawing is the dad, as I'm drawing right now, is playing the guitar for his little dragonette, and it's her birthday. So that's where I kinda connected the guitar, and he's kinda playing her birthday song, and the cake is obviously the birthday part. Now that you've got pretty good idea of what the drawing is going to be, I'll just let you guys enjoy the time lapse. Real quick, I've never drawn a guitar before, so we're just gonna ignore the fact that I added 4 strings instead of 6. I also realized I gave, oh, by the way, the little dragonette's name, her name is Dottie. I also realized that I gave her a non-Icewing name, so, we're just gonna ignore that too. Alright, back to the time lapse. Here's the finished design. I'm really happy with how it turned out. This design's title is Happy Birthday, Dottie. The next comment is by Wealthy Potato. The emojis for this design is a Christmas tree, a dove, and the little theater mask things. I'll put a picture in of what those look like. So, this is going to be a long description. The idea behind this drawing was these 2 dragons bring Christmas around. So there's two different type of birds, actually, besides the dove. There's a jay and a thrasher. So Jay, she's kind of nervous. So she helps with the Christmas decor because she doesn't really like being loud. But her brother, Thrasher, he's very enthusiastic and loud. So he has the bells hanging from his wing because he, welcomes and announces Christmas. So that's basically the concept behind this design. I also made them a type of bird with with colors that correspond with the mask color they are. And yes, when I finished this drawing, I noticed that I mixed the mask emotions. The blue one is supposed to be happy and the goldish one is supposed to be sad, but we're just gonna ignore that mistake as well. And for the dove part, the bottom half of their body is a dove, obviously, and the little leaf in the background is the little, plant thing that the dove carries in its mouth. So yeah. Alright, this is the finished design. I really liked how it turned out personally, and I liked the position I gave them. One thing that I'm trying to focus on in this challenge is 1, markings, and 2, position, because I feel like I always use a sitting or standing position. So yeah, this design's title is Jay and Thrasher. Hey, quick little note, if you like what you see so far, please consider subscribing or leaving a like. It really helps a lot. And I'll move on to the next designs now. Alright, audience warning real quick. This is the design that has blood and gore in it. I'll try to put down the timestamp when the next design starts, so you can skip ahead. This comment was by Zachary Kirkham. The emojis for this design is a barfing face, a piece of meat, and a zombie. I think you can guess why there would be blood in this time lapse. This design isn't as detailed as the other ones, but I still think it ended up okay. I made the dragon's wings of fire dragons again. So, the zombie dragon is a mudwing, and the dead dragon and the dragon in the background, they're both skywings. For the zombie design, I made his face like sort of a skull, and with a bone pattern along his back. And I also made his wings ripped. And his horns curved kind of like a goat's, because correct me if I'm wrong, but I think goats are like another symbol of the devil. I thought it'd just be a little fun detail to add. So yeah. As for the skywings, I just went for simple skywing designs, with the color palettes and everything. So yeah. Here's the finished design. The title for this design is Zombie Boy. This comment is by Grin Paint. The emojis for this design is a DNA thread, a knife, and a badger. Also, there is just a tiny bit of blood in this design, but it's not as bad as the last one. So if you can handle a little bit of blood, then you should be fine. So I got my idea for this design from the book Unwind, because I just barely finished reading it. Basically, troubled teens are sent to doctors and they're taken apart limb by limb. Everything is used for people that need those parts. So with the DNA strand, I kind of went for that idea. So yeah, this lovely lady, her name is Dr. Freckle, and she's basically insane and takes apart dragons, like in Unwind. So for the badger, I obviously made her patterns like a badger's, And I did add some white markings on her claws and like her feet, because she's a doctor, so I kind of wanted it to look like they were doctor gloves. And I also added this sort of freckle or dotted pattern on her wings and body, kind of like the badger head but with fur. So yeah, I made her have multiple arms so it'd be easier for her to operate without an assistant. And for the knife, she's just holding it in her tail. And the DNA strands is for all the, dragon body parts that she's taken apart. Here's the finished design. This design is personally my second favorite out of this challenge, and the title is Dr. Freckle. Alright, this comment is by it's by this person. I'm so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. The emojis for this design is a mist emoji, an upside down smiley face, and a shrimp. Alright, this little guy's name is Shrimp. I know, so creative of me. I made him curl up, like a shrimp, and I also made his color palette have like shrimp colors, so I really went for the shrimp vibe here, if you couldn't tell. The idea for this design is Shrimp is secretly sad, but he hides it with the mist that the little mounds in his back release mist, so nobody can tell that he's sad. The upside down smiley face is obviously him being sad, and I used the mist as the mist he, produces to hide his sadness from others. I also tried to make like a plastic covering over his tail and feet, kind of like the shrimp has. It's going with that shrimp again. And yeah, that's basically it. Alright, here's the finished design. This design is my favorite. I love Shrimp so much. He's just... I want to hug him. Anyways, the title for this design is Sad Shrimp. And that's all the designs. I personally had such a fun time doing all these designs. You guys always come up with creative emoji sets that I can make dragons out of. And I'm so glad I made a sequel. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and please leave a like or even subscribe if you liked what you see. It really helps a lot. Well, see ya!